his world. And Strahd took those both away from him. He was looking into the occult and looking into vampires. And, well, he found one of Strahd's oldest children, and they had a bit of a back and forth, and it ended up with his son being kidnapped and turned in front of him. He had to stake and murder his own child. That changes him. Changes anyone, I suppose. Ever since then, he came directly to Barovia, and all he's been thinking about is how to keep Strahd at bay. This plan he's concocted, this dream and nightmare. I can't say it's perfect, but it's the best anyone's ever managed to do here. Which is why so many people work so hard to ensure that, well, he's taken care of as he needs. Again, don't take his harshness to heart. It's what time and pain has done. With that, oh no, you probably can't see the scene, but I need you to. So as you approach the the manor, how would you like to approach the manor? Since you're beyond the gate, you can probably approach it at any angle, north, south, or west.
Heal,
East
heal,
not being
heal. Okay.
possible
Catamount,
unless
fuck.
you went through the forest.
Uh, Mr. J, before we venture into the Argynvost hold, looking at my gym and I guess
We're gonna take this
my
step by step.
Actually, I'll just
stat,
put you here. I'm sorry, go ahead.
what is it called? Yeah, pocket watch. Uh,
Oh, for
how long has it been since I've last used the teleportation rune?
Holy crap, that's bad. How long has it been since you used the teleportation rune?
Yeah.
It's been less than 24 hours.
Okay, but I don't know the specifics, right?
You just know that you and Bennett traveled into or towards or I'm sorry, you traveled back to the manor and it reset.
Can I like just declaring. Yeah, I'll go to Baratalk now, if nobody has any objections, if you guys want to wait for probably like 5, 10 minutes maybe.
Uh, I don't have no objections. In fact, I'd actually like to accompany you.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you have your own rune. Hmm. Anyways, okay, I'll see you guys in a few minutes, all right? All right?
Let's see if we
Hey, get
can
off
pick.
me.
We'll see if we can pick up a way to get in.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can all start shifting. I presented you with the easiest entry, basically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Looking towards the just the area above the floor, the ground above me. Are there any tracks or that is denoted by the heavy rain, like mud tracks that could just indicate some animal or creature's been walking in this direction? Anything?
You don't. You note that there are numerous footsteps or foot tracks, so many that you can't tell direction or purpose. Some of them don't seem to be specific humanoid walking patterns. Some seem to be dragging. Others seem to be almost. It looks like just sliding torso and body around. It just looks like a mess of just movement in mud and rain. But you certainly do see movement.
Right. And looking further towards Argan Bostel, the grounds are empty, as in there's no creature on the grounds from what I can see, right?
From your positioning, you can't tell through the darkness and rain. To the best of your knowledge in front of you, there doesn't seem to be anything out 60 feet at least.
Alright.
The rest of your vision pretty much is kind of blinded by this just kind of downpour and darkness.
Kind of looking towards and just embracing the rain. I'm gonna just start walking forward.
Oh, with that, I'm
Yeah.
gonna vanish.
Yeah,
Well,
so with
vanish
that,
harder.
you're moving
Same here.
you're both going back to
Well, the tower and then Baratok Tower. Well,
okay.
the mansion and then Baratok. Yeah, whatever.
So with that, you both end up. Oh, give me a sec. Let me just make this easier for you because it's not going to be. It'll be fine. There
Let's
we go.
make sure. Morning Canyon will still be dead when we go to Baratok. Not Baratok Tower. The mansion, right?
I have no idea. You would have to
Oh,
go and figure that out on your own.
oh, I thought you would be just going straight to Baratok Tower. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Fine.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
As you kind of appear, you note specifically that you could see Van Richten speaking to Oslin as they're just kind of going back and forth about the chances of survival from this mission. Noting you just kind of appear in front of them, Oslin just kind of steers off, rubbing her goggles and trying to figure it out, whereas Van Richten just kind of turns and holds his pocket watch out. Huh. I expected you to take. Huh. Are the rest of your party dead, young
Oh,
lady?
No, actually, we're in the middle of getting another. Sorry, we're in the middle of getting another scale. But that's not why we came here. By the way, Kester's here.
I.
You note Van Richten just kind of, with his eyes just peering and just kind of squinting a bit. Hmm. Uh, the jester, yes.
Mhm.
Uh, and why would I
He has
ask?
the gem, the shadow gem, I believe.
Yeah,
Ah, I see. Well, at least you know what it does now.
indeed. I the thing is that I'm kind of scared to put it anywhere because it was really hard to find.
Well, my boy, you can leave it here if you need. Consider this place secure enough to keep whatever you need. That said, he just kind of looks at it, or looks at nothing. Wherever you are,
Mm,
I imagine that might come in handy. You may want to
mm,
keep it, albeit,
yeah.
well, it's always nice to have the elements of surprise.
Indeed, indeed. It would be that's it's too specialized. I guess I have to get it crafted. I need something to just slot it in because putting it in a bag. Actually, just taking out do you guys have any tiny bags for me to put it in so that I know it's absolutely here?
You just see Dr. Oslin just kind of slowly looking around before just walking up to Tilgrim. Uh, she pulls out just from what you're noting, she seems to have a almost a white coat on as she kind of moves the left side open. From inside, she pulls out a small black bag with a red ribbon, just kind of neatly tied and built as a drawstring, and she just kind of holds it out towards Tilgrim. Here, you can put it in this. Fascinating. If you don't mind, at some point, I'd like to take a detailed look at all these gems you found. You say you found them where?
The Amber Temple.
Hmm. Yeah. When you have an opportunity, bring them all to me. I'd like to study them a bit. I've never seen anything so, well, I've never seen anything like it here in Barovia. They don't even seem like they're from here. Van Richten just kind of nodding. Hmm, they don't. I don't have any information about them, and that's a problem. Please,
Mhm.
at your leisure, head back here and report any strange findings and bring the crystals. We'd like to take a look at them.
Oh, got it.
Uh,
And-
Nodding, I'll reach out for the smaller bag, and once I have it, I'll nod a thanks and hand it towards Kester.
And I will take it and put the stone inside of it and just hope.
I'm sorry. Hope for what?
Hope that it doesn't just vanish into thin air.
Oh, okay. Oh. So as you put the stone in, you note closing the bag. It's still there. You can feel it. You also note you're still invisible. So
Huh?
yeah.
Okay. Oh. Just putting the bag in one of my jacket pockets. Is it still? Am I still invisible?
Yes.
What the fuck? Okay. That's weird.
Uh,
Guess just having it on my person is enough.
All right. You note Dr. Oslin just kind of looking around. It would appear so.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm right next to Telegram if it matters, which it probably doesn't. But we're gonna head out now. All right.
You just note Van Richten just kind of nodding. Yes. If you need
oh,
something or again see anything strange,
right. Before I can't believe we forgot the reason why we came here.
Oh, son of a bitch! Oh my god.
Mordenkainen. When we last saw him, he appeared to be dead.
you note
I
Van
guess.
Richten just kind of raising an eyebrow and staring. Go on.
Uh, uh, Kesta, you told me he took something, right? I'm not sure if looking back towards Van Victor, I'm not sure if it's an overdose or anything, but last I checked him, he wasn't. Well, he didn't look to be alive.
Yeah, he said that he was going to eat some mushrooms, and then, well, when we came back, he was very, very dead.
No doubt his own personal experiments. Most likely trying to wake up. Huh. Well, if his schedule is on the same as ours, that's strange. I'll look into it.
Oh,
That
okay.
said, he just kind of looks around. With Morton Kanan down, how are you planning to return to your allies?
The teleportation still seems to work, which is interesting.
You note your hands don't have the rune on it any longer.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh,
Well, you used it to get to the tower.
Oh shit! I thought that the tower would like.
I thought it was like you
Oh,
jump
I
back towards the
thought
manor,
you jumped back
and
to the
then
manor.
from the manor you jump to the tower.
No, you just said you wanted to go to the tower.
Oh, I thought like you
Oh,
had to like bounce back and forth.
No, it's just a thing on you to allow you to return, but it goes wherever you want to go.
Oh,
well, let me add that to the notes.
well, shit.
You know Van Richten just kind of looking at you. Talk to Borden Kanan next time about what he does. That said, if you can, I'll go check on him. Worst comes to worst, he's just in his own little world, which is a problem. Last time he went into his own little world, he went mad.
Oh, oh yeah. Well, in that case, we need to hurry, Telegram. Downstairs, we need to go. And with that,
Right,
I'm going to head down the lift and yeah.
same here.
Okay.
As we're heading down, I'll say, do you have any Takaso, do you have any way to get there quickly?
Well, we have a wagon and cart. Well, a
Yeah?
wagon and horse, but we don't really have anything instant. I'll just have to ride a little faster.
All right.
Eh.
I guess as we start head towards Argon Vosshold, question. The travel it takes to get there is it
One,
too bumpy to make item like potions?
I mean, you'll be walking, so no, not at all.
Wait, we're walking? I
Oh, we're
already have.
walking?
But I
Oh
have
no, you have the
the
carrot and stuff,
coin. Yeah.
so it shouldn't be too bumpy. You don't have the apparatus to make potions unless you have already pre-mixed solutions.
Let's see.
If you do, then you're fine. If not, you're probably going to need a way to heat the well, you can do it yourself at the expense of spell slots, most likely, if you'd like.
Hmm.
So you have options. And that leads us to
Uh, just asking to see if it's possible. I have a vial of brewed mist flour and a fir tree needle. Could I put the essentially a leaf in the vial of mist flour and essentially just make like what you do with tea leaves?
You want to brew it.
Yeah, is that possible or no?
I mean, if you have the means to do it, then yeah, it's definitely possible.
Okay. Mm. And this is our card, right?
This is the cart that Kester received that just kind of pops open from, I believe, Mordenkainen.
Yeah.
Do you still have those cooking supplies, or all we need is the fire starter?
Uh,
I
funny
don't
thing
want to
about
make
those.
a
They're,
uncontrolled flame.
they're definitely inside of the bag of holding. So unfortunately,
Ah, okay.
yeah, they're a little too heavy.
All right.
With that, before you start heading off, did you want, like, how did you want to go about that?
Mm, unless I can't use firebolt to just create like heat up the oh, come on.
I think you already used Firebolt, it seems.
Irony.
Yeah, right. Um, I'll let him know when he comes back.
Question, Mr. J.
Yo.
Is Wolfram with us? 'Cause I don't see his token.
Oh, I didn't know Guy was here. He didn't say anything.
Oh shit. Oh.
What's up, Guy? You alright?
Yeah.
You sleeping, Guy?
No, not yeah, I was sleeping. I was
It's
up
rough.
I was up playing New Game Plus.
It's rough out here, sir. Did you
Stupid.
kill all the NPCs before you started?
No. Oh, majority of them, but I forgot there's some hidden ones.
Oh, I got you. Let's see. I'm looking for something. Oh, I found it. Awesome. This is jazzy.
You not only check tokens, vision the scene.
Yeah, I didn't put yours down yet. Give me one
Ah.
sec. Alright, so, Zion, are you back or no?
Yeah, I'm back. I had to, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry
okay.
about the other one.
No, you're fine. What was I gonna ask? So I was gonna say you can use Firebolt if you want. Um, I'm just gonna ask you to do. I'll probably make you do an Arcana check for your ability to control the flame enough to just heat. Well, that's a cantrip actually, so no, you could use it to simply just heat it because you've mastered cantrips.
All right, yeah, cool. Then I'll do that. Taking essentially one of the flask and with the brewed mist flour, I'll go ahead and slide in one of the leaves. As I'm doing so, my hand starts to heat up, uh, slowly bringing the water inside to a boil, essentially brewing the fir needle, the leaves of the fir needle tree, and the mist flour
Okay,
solution.
so the fir needles are literal. There's no leaves. They're needles.
Oh,
Like pine needles. That's what they are. A fir tree is a pine tree.
oh, okay. Sorry, I thought. Okay, I was thinking something else.
Nah, you're all good. So you're brewing one of those, which leaves you with two into the mist flower brew,
Yes.
and I will delete that then. Okay. So as you concoct away and work towards this, about an hour or two pass as you begin to travel. You note the concoction going from just a strange, almost transparent bluish tinted color to slowly swirling into a thicker red liquid. You notice the sheen from the liquid being very, very, uh, the best word I can use to describe it is healthy. It seems to be something of note. It seems to that you've brewed a superior potion of healing, and that's been added to your inventory.
Seeing that and kind of essentially grinning wide, I'll begin writing fiercely into my journal the recipe and how it looks and everything, how long it takes and all.
With this going back to the actual grounds of Argynvostold, you note standing in the rain that your companions don't seem to be coming back. Uh, with this, Esmeralda just kind of looks around slowly. I guess turning around to see Wolfram, she just goes, oh, woke up from the wagon nap. Lovely. Uh, what do we, she just kind of notes, what are we, doing?
Looking around, just kind of nodding back. From what I've heard, we're going in there to retrieve a painting. Uh, I, mm, as minimal noise as possible. Probably please me.
She just kind of nods, a painting. Oh, okay. Yeah, the dragon did say, a painting would do. Huh. Dragons.
Hmm.
Oh, right, right. Where is this painting?
I kind of
She just kind of nods. Okay, okay. Well, if you have a plan, then I'll do my best to defend what needs to be defended.
Hmm.
And with that, we're going to go into an exploration thingy. We roll initiative, folks.
as we roll initiative and just seeing the rain dropping, I'll just kind of say towards the others. Uh, FYI, again, I'd probably say stealth is the best way about this since the revenants are still running wild in there. Oh, cool.
Like I say, I had 6 and counting there.
Hmm. Where? Okay. All right. So with that, this is going to start as at Khan's turn, noting his wanting to keep things stealthy. You note Khan most likely trying to approach slowly and not draw the ire of anything near the grounds. Noting the area and positioning, you note that the manor is more. Ooh! Give me one sec. I just broke something. The manor is located to the northeast, and judging by the path you're on, if you stay going east directly, you'll come upon the destroyed parts of the manor where you know that in the past. Actually, no, never mind. Khan never noted anything about that. So you don't have much information about that area.
Well, just kind of,
Would I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, it's fine. Just kind of looking backwards, just towards Bennett and Yoan. Uh, seeing as I'm guessing you guys are the most veteran people amongst this group, mm, tell me which direction is the least you know, occupied in terms of those revenants, or just general hazards.
Thinking over it. If we go by the first floor, we're bound to run into something. Probably the destroyed half that we're going to be dealing with a whole lot of face spiders. It's less
That's
likely we're going to
fine.
run into a revenant over there.
So destroyed half, right?
That's just what I think.
And in which direction is that? Because I'm just kind of looking onward, not really being able to see just past the rain.
If I remember right, it should be to the... probably just directly east.
I'm just kind of nodding, just looking towards the rain. How heavy is it pouring?
Um, Heavy enough where you're not able to see much in front of you. It's just coming down at an incredible pace.
Just noting this, just watching it just drop and hit my body, just flying off. Kyle just kind of wave his hand, just mimicking just the raindrops as if it's just a ball just falling off of skin and dropping back into the ground. As I just inhale, just and so like imagining the energy flowing through me, I'm going to take the hide action using my elf feature, allowing me to attempt to hide it even in lightly obscured natural phenomena. So I begin to head eastward.
Cool. Not to be the dead horse, but you can't hide from nothing.
Anything, yeah, you're right about that. All right, well, yeah, it's fine. Narration still works.
Yeah.
So I just slowly, just looking towards the ground and just observing it before I take a step. Hold on, this is gonna be a while.
Is it?
No, that's not. That's not comforting. No, probably not.
As you note Khan slowly skulking about and wandering off, some of you losing track of him.
This is 40. As I begin to approach, what exactly is this? As I'm approaching, is this the rubble? As I just note, just broken piles of stone and wood.
You can see as you look on, there seems to be a shattered tower. Based on Bennett, this indicates it's most likely the southern area of the manor, or from where you're facing, it's technically the eastern area of the manor. You could see a tower going up, not no more than well, the floor you're on. It's completely crumbled. The rubble around it suggests that it once was 4 stories, but now it just lies on the ground. You know the crack going through it. You can kind of see a bit into it. You're not sure what you see inside, but as you approach through the rain, you can almost hear just slightly to the north the sound of like a heavy breathing, and to the east the sound of what sounds like skithering. You're not necessarily sure about it though.
Just kind of looking towards Wolfram. I'll just kind of place a hand in the air, almost like a charade. I'll put finger two, and then just a fist, just punching. Hopefully he understands. If not, oh well. As I go turn back towards the ruins, looking just a few feet ahead of me, does that ground, from what I can tell, seem just solid enough to step on?
It seems like a well-worn path. It doesn't seem to have any issue, or there doesn't seem to be any issue with your ability to walk on it.
All right.
Kester and Tilgrim, roll initiative, would you?
50.
Yes, sir.
Just kind of taking my time. Just not a draw attraction. Just moving in with the rain and out with the rain. 60. Upon approaching
Actually, I probably shouldn't have had you roll initiative. I'll just do it for you.
upon approaching here, noting this creature to the north east with my vision, I'm immediately looking just around. Can you describe the lighting to me, or just the natural? Is it dark? The sky being blocked, or the sun being blocked by the heavy mist? Is it fairly dark on this land? in this area?
Based on the cloud cover, this that's pretty much pitch black, other than the occasional illumination from lightning striking in the
And,
sky.
and as I note this creature just towards the northeast, I'll just kind of exhale just as I just drop into shadow and just scurry around. Hold on, let me count 60 feet. Just scurry around, just attempting to remain silent. Just teleporting 35 feet in front of me using my class feature Shadow Step as I just move along the landscape, attempting not to uh, just alert anything as I just kind of silently pop up from the shadows and just hugging the wall. I'll just take a moment to just using my ears just perceive around me, noting the creatures in the northwest. Do I have a better sound on the skittling or just grunting that came from the north?
You can hear from your position. You don't hear much from the north other than the strange, almost under the rain. It just sounds like you're not sure. It almost sounds like the rain is mourning, or there just seems to be some slight wailing. You could barely make it out. Directly in front of you, however, you can hear a strange, just a whispered screech, just kind of a sound coming from above you. Not too high as you note the rubble and the tower being collapsed, but judging from just where you're standing as you kind of peer inside this broken down just tower of sorts, about 20 feet up there seems to be something large just kind of on the wall. You can't make out what it is, but it just kind of it seems to be sitting there. You can see a bit of movement, but nothing that you are familiar with.
And with that, I'm just gonna just slowing down my breath, just concealing my presence. I'm going to end my turn there.
Yeah. Seeing him go off into the shadows and not returning, Bennett, what do you do as Khan has begun kind of slinking into Argynvostholt?
So, I guess looking over to the rest of the group as I say this, I'll just go low and quiet. The eastern side of the place should.
Are you alive, sir?
Apparently, my hotkeys chose a weird time not to work. Alright. So looking over to the rest of the group while I say this, I'll just go low and silent. Try to keep out of fights, and should be able to enter from the building's eastern side. It's destroyed. Hopefully. Just moving ahead. I guess moving it, just kind of walking ahead, do I hear anything that stands out as I move?
As you enter the area, you can hear to the north just a strange kind of muttering. You're not sure what it is. As you kind of come into sight of Khan again, you note him staring up 20 feet towards something roughly. You're not sure what it is, as you're too far away to see it, but you can begin to hear kind of a strange noise to the east. Almost sounds like something tapping almost on something hollow. You can hear it just kind of a strange echoing underneath the rain hitting the ground.
Noticing Bennett, I'm just gonna put a finger to my mouth in a hushing motion and just kind of pointing up.
Oh, moving a bit closer to Khan and kind of, I guess, looking above him, what do I see?
From your distance, you still don't know anything there. It's still too dark to tell.
And as he walks closer, I'll just make another hushing sound, almost like a slow down motion, just kind of pushing my hands outward as if I'm attempting to halt a car as I just point to my northwest and making another hushing sound. with my mouth, finger to my mouth.
So I guess slowing my pace down, just kind of moving over by the road. I'll keep low as I go towards Khan. And I can assume this is a wall, so just kind of press myself against the wall. And kind of keeping my low tone while I speak, I'll just kind of whisper over. Alright. There's a big spider right on the wall behind us. Over to my left. I don't think
I'm
it's
just
one
gonna
of the phase.
just nodding. I'm just gonna respond. There's also a zombie to the northwest. I'm not sure how many, I guess, spiders there are, but let's hope the others don't track them. As I just go back to attempting to perceive my surroundings from lower creatures.
Right. Looking over to my left. Yeah, I just kind of see it. Oh. Looking over to my left and then looking back towards Khan. Fucker's getting closer.
I'm just kind of having my hand up. It's fine. If it's only one, we can take it as swiftly as possible.
Let's hope we can get in and get out quick. Let's just hope we don't.
If that's the case, I can just cause a distraction. Have another presence emanate, kind of draw the spider away from us.
Just wait for the others to get here, then we can make a move. With this, I'm gonna press both my palms together as magic starts to kind of gather in my hands. I'm gonna end my turn there.
You're muted.
Oh, that's a bitch. With that, the spot Khan was focused on 20 feet above on the wall. As lightning crackles, you note finally what seems to be a large bat just kind of hanging upside down from just a nook, sleeping, kind of just wrapped up, waiting. With that said, you can hear a skithering to the east. It seems that something or some things are moving about. With that, this brings us to Wolfram's turn. Kind of stuck in the rain and no longer seeing both Bennett and Khan, hearing the lightning crackle, crows kind of caw in the southern forest in the distance, and just what seems to be a strange reverberation coming off the north, almost a thunderous kind of booming, but not loud, just kind of something you can feel in your feet as you kind of move forward. What do you do?
Okay, look at something forget. Is this something I want to test out? Closing his actual eye and lifting up the eye patch with the gem and try to see through it. Do I see anything, or is it pitch black in my right eye? No.
You don't note anything coming through it. You can almost you could see just kind of a strange reflection in it. Almost a as you look in, something swirling. Without closing your other eye, it's hard to make out. With this, you know, it just seems to be almost a blue hue getting swirled in a circle in a strange, almost misty way. It's just very slow and ominous as it kind of crawls. You know that seems to be crawling towards you, almost as if this kind of mist is slowly just coming closer and closer to you, even though it is in your eye.
Okay, if I move, okay, when I move to the right, is it like falling towards me
Uh,
or just?
it doesn't move. It's wherever you look.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 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 That there's Tesla already. Okay. And the soul vessel is this does it seem to react in the area or seems still just wiggling about?
The what? I'm sorry.
The soul vessel is it agitated or just calmly
No,
wiggle?
the vessel doesn't seem to be giving off any type of reaction to anything. It just seems to be a fairly strange again, it just looks like a strange worm of some sort. You're not really sure. It seems to be made out of some type of stone, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It just continues to give off a strange kind of orangey glow from the eye area as it coils itself up.
Mm,
It just seems to be just curled up, waiting for something.
okay, yeah. That's number two down. Okay. With that being said, um, walking forward, does my the danger sense or feral sense pick up anything?
You don't note anything walking forward that's you don't sense any danger of any sort now.
Okay. Um, oh shoot, what's that?
Noting the north, you can see two kind of creatures just kind of sitting there in the rain, just making a strange noise and just not really moving. They just seem to be standing there.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Do I see any souls about or no? This all just rain. If I just focus on my
I, yeah, you don't know any souls around you at all. No.
mm, okay, not curiosity. Closing my actual eye and open my the one the gem side, looking at the creatures. Do I sense the rage
You
or
don't. You just note kind of a strange, again, blue aura just surrounding them. As you look upon them, it just seems that they're it's just not a very strange look. As you look away, the mist's just slowly crawling to you. It almost seems infinitely looped to do that, but as you look at them, it just kind of highlights them.
ah,
You're not sure why or how. It's nothing particular. You're not learning anything from it, but it is highlighting them.
okay. And looking at Khan and Bennett, the blue the gem. Do they have the same highlight too, or is it different?
Uh, for Khan, there is none. For
Oh
Bennett,
dang,
it's slightly brighter. Khan's just seems to be devoid of any light.
yeah.
Seeing Wolfram looking towards me, I'll just kind of put a hand to my mouth, almost mimicking a hushing motion as I kind of point towards the northwest, or towards where he was looking, and then kind of pointing up, and then pointing back towards his boots, and just
Mm-hmm.
making like flapping, not really flapping my hands, just like gently waving my hands as if I'm like flying. So I go back
Okay.
to just perceiving around me, using my ears twitching.
Give it a nod to Kana. For it. Oh, yeah. So, also, is there any like the moonlight or just is it overcast right now? Again, like
Sorry, is there any who?
like a overcast or a moonlight and light source in the sky, like
No,
stars, whatever.
it's pretty overcast. The only lighting you're getting is the crackling of lightning every now and then.
Okay. Let's see. So, walk over. The oh, crouching, walk over, closer. Oh shit, lag. Um, all right then. What else? Well, looking at the tower itself with the eye, is there